All right, before we start this, let's do something real quick. Oh, I also have to do this. I forgot. There we go. There we go. All right. Let's do a practice. On this. Early, dude. Same time as every day for me. I know daylight savings did happen. I don't know if I'm an hour earlier or an hour later than normal. Okay. We got that one. I don't want to put you over here. I mean, I guess that still works over there. Just after we do that. Okay, sure. All right, I panicked that I disconnected, but it was just a virus protection thingy. Frick. What battle speed are we on? Man, that was a heartbreaker of a game, wasn't it? Teach me to love. All I know is how to lose and how to hate yesterday, May. I'm sorry, bro. All right. As long as you don't die, we got that. Sick. Okay. Let's do it for realsies run. So am I an hour earlier or an hour later than normal now? I honestly don't know. Oh, Run died before the void yesterday. It is earlier? Okay. So right now it's 5 EST. So front page starts at 4. So that means that it's going to start at 6 o'clock my time. Sure. And I changed it. We are just going to do all characters and espers glitched. I started on some maps. But you're going to take a little bit of time to get through. I think it's a safer option anyways. Just kind of going over things mentally. Anyways, I totally missed it. Sawyer, Doc, RJD, thanks for blessing the run. Oh, you did win that. How about that? How far? Yeah. Yeah, we got into World 3. All right. Oh! No, that technically was before the void. We were gonna go into the void, and then I didn't have enough dragon fangs because we burnt them all on machine heads. We burned so many. 'Twas not ideal. May, I hope, well, oh, I need to change my calendar. We'll look at the pictures together. So this is my calendar. This is October. I can't see Dick. There you go. This is October. Let's see what we get for November. Oh, sweet precious little bean. You'll love to see it. In case you're wondering, yes, my calendar is in fact Sheltie puppies. I love Shelties. Wife's like, are we ever gonna have a not Sheltie? And I was like, I really want to say no, we will never not have a not Sheltie. You know what? Next year, we should talk about getting like a Rocky calendar. I think that's the play. A Sheltie room? What? He's not allowed to be in the, or are you just talking like a room just filled with many Shelties? Because I'm down with that. It will be loud. Hey, Death Bob, welcome on in. So this will be the new stream starting time until spring, I guess. I am now CST instead of Mountain Time. There we go. More cutscene. That was some fun gameplay. The Husky Field, also known as the Fields of Moan. All you hear is just arr, 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 all in the background. Okay. A husky dressed up as an ambulance that's pretty funny. I saw the classic like dog dressed up like a hot dog, but husky as an ambulance that's peak. The best main protect Terra. And that's not even like a thing of, it's not even like an opinion thing, it's actually just fact. It's Terra. Morning, Dank. How we be? So because of this funeral that I have to go to on Tuesday, tomorrow I drive 2.5 hours to site, work the day, then I drive 2.5 hours back instead of staying at camp. So I can go to the thing on Tuesday. Once the thing is done on Tuesday, then I drive back to camp. Then I work Wednesday, Thursday, and then I drive back for the weekend. So I have Friday to Tuesday. Oh. Also, today can't go super late like yesterday. I gotta go through my hockey equipment. Any of those drives paid? Only one will be, because the other two, well, okay, 2 of the 4 will be. Going there on Monday and coming back on Thursday will be. Depending on how me and the guys kind of like line up stuff, I might just sneak out early as part of the day on Monday. See how it goes. Not Brood walks into a room and he spells subtlety like this. It ain't me. It ain't me. Hi, Angel. You should have put totally before that. Ooh. I had to put the silencer on the kazoo so I could hit it like that too. I'm still good with the kazoo. I know how to do silencers on it. Did you guys know after like an hour and a half of practice, Brood can eventually get 1 carrot glitch off? No sketch was rejected. Is that that's an event, right? Do you think it has anything to do with the volatility of the run? Or do you have like fail safes in place? Actually, oh no. Oh, actually, you might know us. I have a question for you after we do this boss. But I know I'm not going to be able to multitask. Normally this is a pretty simplistic fight, but I'm also an idiot. So when you factor in those couple of things, all of a sudden simple fights turn very not simple. Wait for the high note. I haven't been paying attention to damage rolls. I'll just have him jump again. I think you normally do anyways, actually. All right, question is... Not ready yet. I thought I was gonna die. All right, question is... If I do a safety save after the reset before getting Gao... That's unfortunate. Do I still get the glitch activated? If I were to like die somewhere and then like reload that save up. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't do it a lot. Mostly because I was living on an acreage. Maybe that's why I'm so, stinted on it, I guess. I don't know. We did it till I was like 10. Frick me. How do I always forget which one it is? Oh, I haven't have it in notes. Grab Tiara first. I don't need to remember. It's in the notes. Remember when I was talking about being an idiot? Yeah, that. Never finished. What? You've probably got as far as like Mount Ordeals, then you're like. By the way, Cookie, thanks for blessing the run. I missed it, but not missed it. All right, so everything's gonna be shifted over, and we got to get that cloth kind of out of the way. We don't need to get it like super out of the way, but we still need to get out of the way. Yeah, the game doesn't really expect us to enter the back side of this town, and that's why we got some of that good gear right off the hop. Tiara L1, Gauntlet FL, Change Rod 6R, Dancing 1R. Okay, so I want dancing, Tiara Dancing, Iron, Change. Oh, okay. I thought maybe I'd be able to do it while it's fading out. Fair enough. What do you mean, ew? Maybe you're ew. Okay. Oh, we already know what seed it is. Oh, that was easy. Seed 201. Show all maps because I'm bad. Okay. Okay. Whoa, wait, hang on. Where does all my time lost here then? I have an idea. Sure. Right. Maybe. I think Nickelback is bothered about what the peeps think with their handfuls of shmoneys. Cheer him away. Nobody likes our music as a bunch of people buy our music and go to our stuff. One of these can't be true. Well, looks like I'm not going full-time yet, boys. I don't think I won the lottery. I've driven past it. The real lady. Real question is, why did I drive past it? Oh, we drove past it because it's on the way to Calgary, I'm pretty sure. Hey, I won $10. Yay! Never mind, I'm going full-time streaming, boys. Spent 5, won 10. It is time to retire. Music is the only. Hang on. There's boobs in this game. Not as many boobs as there is in FF5, sure, but FF5 was like next level horny. The Japanese version is 6 actually have it? I want to say no, there's just more nudity. Ooh, excuse me. So first hockey game tonight for me. I fully anticipate. It always seems after the first game, my hands really hurt. And at first I'm like, oh, it's probably just from like gripping the stick and whatever else and like not used to, you know, moving around whatever else. But I'm like, I basically do the same thing at work. Why is it hurt here? Sitar baby, you want to take off those discipline pants? It's.
Have you ever looked deeply into your lover's eyes and whisper on out? Of course you haven't, because bears don't eat chicken.
Brump Tungus. Thanks so much for the $69. You did not have to do that whatsoever. But I do appreciate it, and that's gonna go in. Actually, not even a meme thing. That's probably gonna go into emote fund. I have a few ideas that we talked about, but not enough yet, I don't think. The ROI will be some pixels. Oh, that sounds bad when you put it that way. But again, thank you so much. You thought not needed. And I got an email. Oh, I wonder if I get emails now for that too. Yes. This is the only chest that we grab. Do I have to burn steps at this next spot? 72! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 7, 28, 29, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do exclamation point no and then the numbers 6 4. No, I can still see how you can meme on that. It's essentially a glitch with a different run that allows you to take stairs from the underworld straight up to Zeromus, and you take Fusoya with you. That was a bit of a spicy attack for the first one to hit her. Ooh, nice crit. All right, I thought he was attacking. Oh, okay, you gotta heal your next turn. Wasn't Flame isn't going to be for like another long time. 2 hours maybe? I'll do one more lit. All right, now we're going to do a stop on Tella. And because we don't really need him to be hogging up the shenanigans. Good job! He's slowing down. Jeez. I want to hold A, but I don't know if I can hold A. I definitely could have held A. Yeah. I was like, is Tella gonna get his turn soon? Yup, right there. Oh, we don't burn any steps there? Cool. Okay, no, that seems right. And we don't burn any steps in here, which is kind of weird because normally you do. Okay, I'm just taking a peek at the thing here. Okay, on the way out, we should get an encounter in the last room. So burning those 72 steps, it's seed dependent. Some seeds will have you burn nothing, others will. This one requires you to do it because it leads up to skipping encounters that you don't really want to deal with, as well as leading up to, oh, I should actually take a peek at this right now. The rare grind fight that we want later on. Step 1. Okay. If I fall behind by simply a single step or I lose the string, we just have to do a reset to find the grind fight. That's awesome. Excellent. Beautiful. Okay, go straight through. Go straight through to the antlion, and then after we're coming back, we burn steps. Okay. The most steps I think I've seen burned in a spot is like 100 and something. And then there's another thing that says like on this step in this room, you should get an encounter. 16's a little high to try and count it out. But I see step 1 on this other one, so I can use that to confirm if I'm actually still on it or not. So if we do get, or if we do keep this step route all the way through, people poggies, if we frick it up at all, we're at the mercy of resetting. Resetting to find the grind fight on a different seed, not the run. Just so that we're all aware. But you'll notice after we burned that 72 steps that we didn't have any encounters walking out of that cave. Oh, jeez. Thank frick. I don't know what the odds are on all 3 of those actually missing. But again, thank frick. Even though it's like, you know that these are all like what the encounters are going to be. Well, it's not like I have every seed memorized or anything, but like, you know, this is like structured into the step route. You're still like, oh, come on, man. Let's just get there. We're not saving time. Not getting the gold at the very least, because we're not finishing this in 10 seconds. Use it. All right. Hey, Flyna, thanks for. Hey, maybe we only need to do 1. I'm hoping. Well, we're doing well today, Flyna. All right, so we're gonna burn 10 steps in the save room. Save room and charm room? It's a charm room, not a save room. And then on the last room leaving, we should get an encounter. If it's 1 and done, then lunchtime. Shorter one today because yesterday was a bit of a grind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jay, thanks for blessing the run. Welcome on in today. All right, we're still on step. This was the one encounter that or step 1 encounter that we wanted to make sure we were still on it. Yeah, today I got to go through all my hockey stuff and probably should have checked to see if my skates are still sharp and whatever, but first game, it doesn't really matter if my skates are sharp or not because I'm probably going to look a little Bambi-legged anyways. First game of the year, always do. Sometimes he burns steps leaving this place, but looks like we don't. Oh, frick you. All right, straight through, straight through, straight through. All right, we'll just straight through it till Fabul. Okay. So, for this fight, we make sure that Edward is in the middle because the middle actually gets a buff on their accuracy. Ooh. And so that just means that he's not going to miss here. And he also has the dancing daggers, which I don't know if that actually helps with the accuracy or not versus the harp. You know what? Christ Enarium. That is true. I should make sure that I do all of those things. Budeeps, thanks for blessing the run. All right, be honest. Who's died on this fight before? Namely because Home Slice couldn't hit nothing. How? Put him in the front, have him miss a bunch, die. I was a kid. Come on. He was like front row off to the side. No, I have charm. I didn't know how harps worked. I was like 5. Come on now. There we go. Best girl. Well, this is just awesome sauce. Excuse me, lads. Future royalty coming through. And savior of this run. You call it a pincer. I call it an orgy. The only way, if this one and done's, the only way I'm gonna do an FF5 run is if I do it on like emulator and we're bursting through all of the cutscenes. And then like save states and stuff, just to like go through it. We can call it like cheap percent or something. I don't know. Excellent. Ah! You don't know life, do you? It goes terribly. Horrible. The frick was that? Well, there goes like 40% of my damage. We're gonna be so red after this. Oh boy, I can't wait to Dancing Dagger with Rydia. Don't you frickin' die. Nice. Edward, I'm begging you. Break it. All gas, no brakes. Rydia, what the frick was that? Come on, Edward. Come on, Edward. Well, if that doesn't show how bad the split currently is, I don't know what does. Rydia needs to live for level 19 Lugia. That's what I get for thinking I'm smart and using the life so it's out of my inventory that we wanted for possibly Antlion. Guess now we just hold on to it until at least here. Try to keep anyone but Rosa alive for the end. Wow. Maybe I'll try and do that. All right, I'm good now. No, I'm not. One encounter, two enemies, back attack, both go for Rose or Rydia. Overkilled by, I don't know, like 20 or something. Oh, was it? Okay, never mind. Doesn't matter. There was three other people to hit. We didn't have Yang yet. That's the moral of the story. So we're gonna need you to bend over and spread your cheeks. For I very much wish to insert my hands within thy rectum. Why yes, Final Fantasy IV. One moment. Yes. Maymay, you're gonna have so much room to do that because the game just did that. All right, here we go. So everyone that says Edward sucks. Just know that he's carrying the shenanigans. Okay, 10 steps on Mount Ordeal will let us know if we're on the right spot. Did I do that backwards? I might have done that backwards. I'm pretty sure you want Cecil on the Sahagin and Yang on the Imp. Normally, if everybody lives Bomb Bomb, their turns are switched, and Cecil goes first and Yang goes second until Yang gets a level. But he got a level on the last one because not everybody was alive for Bomb Bomb. And these guys have 65 HP. So we kind of react to the damage. Don't need to waste time throwing an extra attack in there. Oh no, they unlocked the door. They were not gonna be able to get through with if we didn't unlock it. Oh, that's a belly. That's a belly. Okay, sure. Excellent. I mean, this is going relatively smooth. Do we save time or not? I don't know. But for the first time in our lives, Edward isn't dead the entire time, or hiding. Actually, that's the worst, is when he's hiding the entire time. Hello, Villy. Nice. He was barely killed. Yeah, we killed by like 2. 28 and 39, right? So we did 67. I mean, no, that sucks. Lol. Get fricked. What did we learn from this, Villy? Have no life and don't touch grass. That's right. Reagan, thanks for blursing the run. Really gonna help us. No, we'll do an Addy Daddy after. Are we? We'll do an Addy Daddy after we get on the boat. But once we get on the boat, that's gonna happen. So the next stream that we're gonna do is on Friday. It is our front page one, so YouTube viewers, we will not be live on YouTube on Friday as per the front page Twitch rules. We will be doing all characters in Nesper's glitched queue attempts from 4 a.m. to 12 p.m. PST, which I don't know what that is Eastern, but CST, that's 6 to 2, 8-hour stint. If we won and done it, I don't know, we do like Final Fantasy 5 or something. It's safer to do than frickin' a 4, 5, 6 right now. So that also means we need to be on somewhat decent behavior. We don't have to be completely non-degenerate, but we'll tone her down a little. That includes me as well, by the way. In my application, I did say 4, 5, 6 run, but if they see FF6, they'll just be like, oh, okay, fair enough. They're not gonna know the difference. Nice. 5 steps. 1 off the carpet, and then 2 in the corner. Well, 2 back force in the corner for 4. Plus the 1 is 5. There you go. That's how all that math works out. As long as we don't get like say like I don't know if this doesn't exist, but like a PG-16. Anyways, this is the Addy Daddy thing, by the way. That's a good way to put it. We can't be construction workers, but we can be like a bit of a calmer office vibe. No, even that. I don't like office vibes. Maybe I think it'd be easier if you went like someone type 1 or something. Is really passive aggressive. All right, now we're talking my language. That's not true, actually. I was kind of just say thing to say thing. It smells like vagina in here. Excuse me? I said it smells like fresh vagina in here. Are you talking about my vagina? Maybe. Yeah, so we're not going to talk about like rubbing our fat cocks together or anything like that. Maybe we settle down on that a little bit. B-Dude, that's been all of you. Yeah. Like I said, it's a group effort. Oh, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, by the way, where did I put it? I'm gonna need a longer cutscene. I will find it for you. All right, we are going to get those. No, wait. No, wait. Back pages are illegal, Ultros. That's in the part of the internet you don't want to be in. Was it this one? It is this one. There you go. No, my pictures are... This is about as risque as the pictures are gonna get. All right, Gaia helm, Gaia armor. You know what? I don't mind runs where I don't have to worry about money. How's this type? That is what we are comparing. Oh, against my best? My best of all splits? We're a minute 26 behind. Interesting. Oh, okay. Frick up Porum. That's not Porum. That's still not Porum. That's still not Porum. That's still not Porum. 50-50 shot? You didn't want it? Oh, okay. I'm not gonna lie, I'm reading SMW Super Mario World, and I'm like, why would you worry about money in Super Mario World? Poor Porum. Didn't get... I need Porum to be at like 60 HP. 64 minimum. Then we don't have to worry about a damage roll on the fire spell. That's unfortunate. Third station, step 10. Okay. I don't know what SMW is. I'm still thinking Super Mario World. I mostly say that because I talk about money a lot in FF6. It's the second station. Oh, frick, I didn't count. All right, anyone, was that 10 steps? I don't know how that's third station. Which one was first or which one was second? What? One of those didn't exist. Oh, we are talking about Super Mario World. Okay. How am I? I'm fine. Yesterday was a sad day for sports. Sen's lost. Jay's lost. The Bombers lost, which is good. I don't know if he's still the world record holder or not, but Bug Doctor was a world record holder for Star Tropics for a bit. He was actually in my region when we were playing Smash. All right, we need to frick up Porum here. Oh, is there gonna be no more encounters? Okay, thank frick. Oh, this is not a good one to do this on, by the way. Boy, I can't wait to see Porum get hit now. Yup. Yup. Frickin' called it. Oh, we're still on battle speed 2. Whoops. Hey, it's like, well, all right, we're gonna find out if we're actually doing good or not after if we pull off the carrot trash can shenanigans. All right, now this is the part of RNG of the fight. Okay, we should be okay. I don't think they can do 30 damage on a drain. Whoops. I don't know if I've ever seen that miss. All right, here's the tough part. We got it. All right, so that's just the first one. All right. By the way, morning, Sweep. We can chill after this fight if we pull this off properly. Does that frick things up? Guess we're gonna find out. I think it's going to. Yeah. I hate everything, dude. Oh! Frick you, Vylon! I hate everything. I didn't even get to try. Oh, are you gonna die to the poison? Oh, that's gonna be on you. I need to heal somebody. This is the backup strat. But as you can tell, he's beating the frick out of me at the moment. Thank you for not dying. I don't know why I thought it was gonna be on Tella. Can we stop with the perfect damage, please? Frick it, just go for it. I don't even care. Excellent. Okay. So what happened there? So the way that that fight goes is you I'm not even gonna talk about the backups. I don't care. So for that fight, you need to set up a twin glitch with Porum going down on that first turn. The turn order is now fricked up. I was hoping maybe because it was like right off the hop, maybe Porum's turn would show up, but you need to kill Porum and at the same time get a twin cast in there to set up the twin glitch. And then you also need to put stop on Cecil, and then he swaps some items around, and that's how you get Palom to throw a carrot or a trash can. With Porum not getting the turnout, and me just kind of like hoping that it would work out, basically we just went down with 2 people dead like right off the hop, and as you can tell, it costs a stupid amount of time. All right, how high did he actually roll for on that? All right, how much damage do we take? Full HP, 127 HP. I know you can get killed in a single hit, but for 129, excellent. Overkilled by 3. And even if you full send on the like just the Cure 2 strat, it is so slow. And that's with not trying to set up the other thing and having, you know, people die and whatever else. That's kind of like my Kefka at Narsh. Once we're past that, we just rocket to the end. That's why it's like, oh, this is like dying to a Kefka Ice 2 after having a good Kefka at Narsh, and you're like, oh, come on, dude. We were so close. And that's why in a 4-5-6 run. Oh, frick. We'll probably do a save before there. That's one of those spots. Oh, we need to change the picture. And then her boobs boobily boobed across the room. That's the meme thing on if guys were to write smut novels. Hang on, I think I can find this. Actually, there's a better way. All right, here we go. Here we go. This is if a guy wrote smut. Cassandra woke up to the rays of the sun streaming through the slats of her blind, cascading over her naked chest. She stretched, her breasts lifting with her arms as she greeted the sun. She rolled out of bed and put on a shirt, her nipples prominently showing through the thin fabric. She breasted boobily to the stairs and titted downwards. What I meant to say is hi, Racco. It's on Know Your Meme. Yeah, that's male dudes trying to write erotic. Yeah. Breasted boobily down the stairs is that's peak. Like, you know, you're in for a good time. The counterexample. If you can find a link for it. Today's the day to get this out, by the way. Like I said, we can't do this on Friday. He testicled bouncily. All I see is Randy Marsh bouncing on his balls. Ooh, Racco, I didn't know you were built like that. We changed up the plan for Friday to be something a little less volatile. Got the moves. Barely got nipples. Hey! Go watch my Mylon Z fight. Oh wait, if you don't know how the trash can glitch works, it probably just looks like I was being real dumb. Maybe don't go and look at the Mylon Z fight. I don't know why I keep... No. Dare. I didn't specify, and that's on me. This is what it looks like when you... Actually, this is probably a terrible idea. Oh, we're gonna do it after this. Whoa! So, what's new with you guys? We actually had some decent luck on... Oh, actually, no, wait. No, we didn't. Never mind. Do you do the trash can style stuff in Free Enterprise? I feel like that's... Knowing how worlds collide work, that seems like a skill thing where they're like, we're just gonna take that out because that's silly. Because, like, why would I want to be able to do a skill manip thing to check a couple of checks when I could just be like, LOL, just roll the dice, bro? Oh! Nobody saw nothing. I don't know, man. Must just be leftover Halloween stuff. My my console just got taken over by a spirit or something. No, we weren't deep enough to do a split background change. All right, what are we looking at for where I'm working? I know where I'm working this week. Oh, I'm going back next week. At least it's only 3 days, I guess. You know what? Next couple of paychecks are going to be a little rough. This past week, only 30 hours because of migraine for 2 days instead of 50. This week's going to be 30 hours because of funeral instead of 40. Next week will be 38 because of stat. Sick. I haven't had them for a while, but I had a 2-dayer. Well, I clocked it in at like 38 hours. And you know what's even better is when you get a migraine when you're on the road, so you just get to hang out in a hotel room. Luckily, I brought some food that I can just eat in the hotel. Like, I had some like ramen noodles and beef jerky and stuff, so I didn't have to leave. But like, the rations were getting low. The tap water was terrible. But I wasn't going into the brightness. And the blinds sucked. I had to like take sheets from the second bed and like hang them over to try and block out more sun. Anyways, much better than just getting 50 hours. My supper the one night Zygor was half a bag of beef jerky, and then I ran out of rations. And not like a big bag of beef jerky, like one of the smaller ones. Now I'm like, well, guess that's all I'm eating today. As I said, I wasn't going out in the darkness, and like it gets dark and I could have like, well, no, I wasn't walking somewhere to get food because it hurt to step. But then you also have to go into an establishment that's going to have fluorescent lighting. Yeah, how do you get 3 dogs to sleep on your leg? Rocky's not like huge, but he pretty much takes up most of my leg. Unless they're like little tiny squeaks. Now I think about it, I could definitely get Rocky and then my in-laws 2 dogs on there, but they're little rats. Something, something, and we love them very much. Let's do a prediction. Are we green or red by end of Fabul? Green, red. Let's go 15 minutes. That gives you not enough time to know if we're going to be ahead by the second split or not. Put your points where your pussies are, boys. I want to see some points on there. Don't ask what that accent was, because I don't have an answer. We're making it to Fabul again. I didn't specify on this run, and there's a reason for that. Oh yeah, those are all decently tiny then. So I was thinking, like, if any of those are like a retriever or lab or something like that, basically takes that whole real estate up. See, me and Rosa are kind of opposites. She came, she saw, she left. When she walked in, I saw, I came, and then I left. Kane. Can you go look at my Mylon Z fight? There's nothing really to fix there. I just want someone to appreciate the suck. Well, now I know a little bit more about Maymay's dick. I like how you typed that it's gonna be a long night, and then it took like another 50-ish minutes for the Habs to score again. I also had to mute it, and another guy or a couple of guys from work that were texting me because the stream that I was watching was like 5 to 7 minutes behind. So I got like 3 messages at once, and I'm like, it's 0-0. Then like 4 or 5 to 7 minutes passed, and then the Habs scored, and I'm like, all right, well, I'm not having the entire game spoiled for me and then seeing what happens. So mute. Most winned team in the league. Also, only have 1 win since Ottawa's inception, which granted, that is still 1 more than Ottawa. As far as like cup and finals appearances, I actually don't know the stats behind that. Probably not in Ottawa's favor. They've only made the cup once and conference final a handful of times since 92. That is Rosa. Benedict, is that the chick from, okay, is that the hot chick from 16? Yeah, all right. I liked her. Granted, little thing about me, I definitely, oh, how should we say, don't shy away from the Dommy Mommy vibe. FF16, not 16 years old, just to make sure that we're on the same page here. I just want to make sure that we're all in understanding here. Ooh, a crit. Do you know why Rosa likes Cecil as much as she does? Because sometimes he's really good at finding the crit. I guess I went a little bit late on the jump. Star, I think there's a good meme in there that you can rock with that. Do do do. Okay, the only way this run died between Miss Dragon and there is if we got an encounter after the reset, because it bricks up this underflow glitch that we had, which is all that money. I know it took us a long time to get there, but all that money. Duh. Grab tiara. First chest. I did it. All right. And we didn't grab a cloth, which is good. Now that we're done, now that we've killed the mom and ransacked her house, let's bomb this place. Hashtag good guys. But I like to think that her dragon was just like out and about doing its thing, saw some people, was like, ah, I gotta protect the village, and she had no knowledge of it, and then just dies. Like, bleh. Well, we had we had a decent seed last time. Surely this one will be just as good. Okay. Oh, frick. That was sand moth and larva, right? Pretty sure. Realized afterwards that I didn't really pay attention. I'm like, well, it wasn't a single enemy. Okay, if we finish this run, we're still done by noon. And that gives me 5.5 hours before hockey. I don't know if we beat this last guy or not. Hey! Time safe, time safe. The defend thing that I do at the end of fights usually is just Final Fantasy VI muscle memory. All right, we got a little bit of time. We'll talk about it again. Front page, Friday, 4 a.m. to 12 p.m. PST, or if you're CST like I am, that's 6 to 2. I don't know what that is Eastern. Seven to 3? I think I'm only 1 hour different from Eastern now. Said the freakiest part about daylight savings for me isn't the fact that I don't change my clock. I just change my time zone and have to try and remember now with streaming what my time is or time difference is in relation to other parts of the world. Believe me, it really fricks me up. All right, we got seeds 1, 2, or 3. I am CST now, yes. As of like this morning. All right, we're either seeds 2 or 3. That is correct. Well, no, we believe in it. We just also know how dumb it is. So people are like, it's for the farmers. Ah, yes, I forgot that Saskatchewan seems to be lacking in all of those farmers. All right, still don't know. All right, seed 3. Scrolling. Burn no steps. Walk on through. Burn no step. All right, we just walk all the way to Octomam. That can mean one of two things. Either it's just a really good step route on the way to Octomam, or it's so terrible that burning steps doesn't actually help you at all. We're gonna find out which one it is. half of Germany is split? The frick? Morning, John. How be? Oh, that is Newfoundland that does that. All right. I got 9th inning. Safe or out at home? My wife doesn't know much about baseball at all, so I was like kind of talking and explaining to her. I don't know if you consider that a tie. And I don't remember if the tie goes to... Tie go to the runner or to the defense? I also had to watch it via some dude streaming on Twitch. I don't want to grease my goat. Okay, yeah, like I said, the guy streaming it kind of blocked some stuff. Well, we did get to see from like the 7th inning on. Yeah, I thought, okay, when the two outfielders went to go for the ball at the same time, I'm like, oh, this is it. They fricked up. They're gonna run into each other and that's it. And the one dude still managed to come up with it. I'm like, oh, that's frickin' buns. Wait, why am I a diddler? I don't want to be a diddler. What I meant to say is hi, Boyle. Yeah, I'm liking these 1 damage taps we're getting. Ah, no, that one not so much. That one not so much. All right, Telly, you know what to do. Self-diddler? True. Can't argue with that logic. Oh, frick. Guess I should have paid attention to that damage roll before I... Please don't hit her. Thank you. Uh, 17 minutes, give or take. Frick. I think I'm gonna do it. Oh, nice. Let's see, 15 minutes from now would bring us to 38. So I think we're gonna do it after we... Actually, you know what? I can do a snooze, and we'll do it after we get through Kabul. Burn 4 steps. Okay. Easy enough. I was a test tube baby. Thank you very much. 1, 2. I grew up in a very loving lab. And they're like, we need to create the worst speedrunner ever. And they succeeded. Okay, that's all. Just walk through. Okay, step 12 in there would be an encounter. No, we'll do this one. Mount Hobbs Summit. Hey, at least we don't have any gargoyles to frick us up this time. I didn't do my party changing. That's fine. At least I don't think I did. To diddle is to cheat or swindle someone as to deprive them of something. To get money from someone in a way that is not honest. Can diddling be consensual? A brief history of fiddling and diddling? Yeah, I'm not going. All right, that's enough. That's enough. The more I read, the worse it got. And I had to just, you know, unlike Maymay's dad, had to pull out. Man, can you imagine if we get banned to the stream before front page? Lol. Frick, we gotta do this right now. Friday. We can still be degenerate on Friday, just like not to the nth degree. Oh my frick, you are almost dead. All right, this isn't a prediction, but does Rydia die on the... Okay, so front page is, you know when you log on to Twitch and there's that carousel, if you just go like to the actual thing, that is front page. I don't remember what the step was supposed to be. I think it's 12. I also don't remember if it was after the fight. Oh yeah, it's after. Okay. And it is 12. Nice. Hey, good rolls, good rolls. I just realized Edward is not where we want him to be. We want home slice in the middle. The one on the front. Yes, the front page carousel. On the front page. That's a carousel. There. Ah, see, that would have been a good time to count those steps that I was saying I was going to. Oh, do I just straight out? I straight out. Okay. That's just a little extra exposure. So there's one thing about B-Dude, he sure likes to expose himself. Final Fantasy 4, eh? I don't know if it's gonna go as well as last time. Last time was pretty sick. I think we averaged... actually, I can find out those numbers for you. Let's get to this cutscene first. So I don't want to throw like fake numbers out, but I don't know. It seemed like it worked pretty well last time, just for a fun little jig. What did I say I was gonna do it on? Fabul? That's not gonna get us far enough. All right, after Mom Bomb. Okay, let's go. Sully Gnome. Frick, when was that? Oh, it definitely wasn't. Oh, dang, that was a while ago, hey? Okay, so on that day, last time, we streamed for 9.5 hours with an average of 5,026 viewers and peaked at 11,731. I don't think it's going to be quite like that, but you never know. Gotta use no. We gotta be less degenerate. Now, a lot of them, because you're basically like embedded. Okay, if I do one more snooze. Please make it to Fabul. What day of the week that was? I did it on a Sunday. Basically the same time zone or time frame. It was like a 4 a.m. to 12 p.m. PST. So like same time frame. Granted, this one will be on a Friday. Because I am definitely competitive. I was maybe glancing to see how other people on the carousel were doing. We were basically the top of it the entire time. So maybe that was just that wasn't like a normal thing. We'll see how it goes this time. Last time it was also FF6. We were doing any percent glitchless grinding. I don't even remember if we finished a run. No, I think we made to World of Ruin after the 9.5 hours. But we didn't make it to World of Ruin until like, I think we just got to World of Ruin and the carousel was done. I'm like, we'll try and finish this out. And then I think we died on like tentacles. You know, the good stuff. Well, you have nostalgia. You have Okay, I'm gonna stroke my own dick here for a second, I guess. You have nostalgia, you have a top level play. I hate saying top level, but I guess technically if you're record grinding, it is top level. Yeah. I always used to just say I was high level, even when I was second, so I'm like, we're not close enough to really like call it. No, let's not, no, not top speedrunner. We're decent. We're good at 2 games. And we're not gonna stroke the dick too hard. Okay, step 2 in here? Question mark? Yes, okay. Yeah, I just don't like evening streams. Because it's not my time frame. I've kind of scratched my time that I like to stream in the morning, and it's because she likes to sleep, and then I always wake up really early anyways. So if I can get an 8-hour stream in, and it's like, you know, 2 or 3 o'clock, it's a lot of day left to do stuff. Oh, I need to scroll down. You can double kick, but if you get to that second kick, it's because his targeting was horrible. I can just parry this. Okay. Ooh. No, come on, dude. Who do I care about more? I honestly don't know the answer to that question. Yep, November 7th. Is that not what I have written down? Also, Kefka has the best final boss music. Cecil got hit by it, or for a 90. And then it brought him down from 96 to 90. So I guess I should have healed him earlier. I was like, hey, this must be fine. Hey, Billy. Question for ya. What are the odds that I could do... Wait, what are the odds that A, I can test that thing offline? And what are the odds that I can get it tested and stuff before Friday? If it's low and not going to work out, that's perfectly fine. I'm just wondering. Your birthday... Wait, is it his birthday? All right. It's also apparently Lady's birthday as well. You get to mow... Wait. Water and mow the lawn? Oh, sorry. I get to. Yeah, well... Then I wouldn't stream in the mornings. I would stream in the afternoon, so I could do all that. Probably need to make like 3 or 4 to be honest, just to be safe. Ah, dang, he did the lyric. I missed that part. Oop. It's okay, I can send a message. So the unfortunate part about this is Edward did not gain a level off of that, which means that there is a chance that he just gets massively fricked up. I'm glad that I have fighting notes for how to actually do this gauntlet here. It's Dancing Dagger and Fight. Day of the Dead? What's Day of the Dead? You know, it's kind of apt since the wife's grandpa passed a few days ago. Funeral's in a couple of days. Don't hit Edward. Don't hit Edward. Thank you. See, we don't do DST, but honestly, okay, DST didn't matter too much growing up when I didn't have to care about like outside time zones. Aside from like, okay, my TV shows are gonna go from like 4 to 5 or from 5 to 6 or whatever. Like hockey times change, whatever. That's fine. You knew that when it was happening. You're like, all right, here we go. Now it's like, okay, you know, I'm gaming with people from the East. I'm gaming from people with the West. Trying to tell people when stream's actually going to be now because it's going to change an hour, but how is it going to change an hour each time? And my brain just freaking dies. Frick. You know, Arizona's got it right. From what I understand, they don't do DST either. All right, 65 damage. Coming in hot. Oh! Okay, he's not in crit HP. This is the important thing. Actually, Edward should be okay for the rest of this. Maybe not. Maybe not. He might still get punched in the next fight. That's a lot of 2s and 8s in our HPs. Oh, come on, you cuck! Oh! All right. So he's gonna insta hide on this next fight. Well, that fricked up my run buffer. Excellent. Oh, okay, well. I tried. That's fine. I can do, it doesn't necessarily need, oh. Maybe it does. I was like, you can do test streaming, mostly just like test bandwidth and stuff, but that might not actually work. Can you just jump already? So if it's a rush and like a a hassle and whatever else, no worries. This is the curse bless meter. That's why, because you technically stream to a different key. That's why I'm like, oh, it might not work that way then. I don't know. I can give it a shot. Oh! Oh wait, we're not done Fabula yet. We should be green by the end of Fabula here, because I don't think we lost 2 minutes to gold. Probably lost a little bit just because of Edward getting fricked up. If not, we just do a tiny Thursday stream. But like I said, if it's rust or hassle, whatever, no worries. Okay, the 1 and the 2. Okay. Then I got to do 15 there, so 1 and then 7 back fourths. Slap the cap, slap the sword. One and then 7 back fourths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I still need to get back to that or read the rest of the here we go. It's when all the souls come visit the family in the living world and the living put an altar to remember. Oh, okay. I'm gonna do this real quick, but and pay this out because we are green. Does that work for the recently deceased as well? Question mark? I'm actually going to... Don't mind me. The frick? Huh. No, that can't be right. Yeah, well, whatever. Winter's coming, so that that mean possibly I tried to make shorter streams in spring and summer and less. It depends on work schedule still. I was reading a thing on Reddit and it was like, how do you guys manage to stream with a 9 to 5 schedule? And I'm like, bruh, try doing a work away from home and you're only home maybe 8 days of the month. Okay, maybe 8's a little low. 10 days of the month. And that's where you got to get all of your, you know, all of your other crap figured out on those weekends because you're not going to be home for the next bit. Overworld Mount Ordeals number 13. Okay. Or step 13. Number 13? Sure. All right, so with all this extra money that we have, because money is not an issue in this run, we can just kind of fund things. And fund them good. Can't spell fund without fun. Don't leave before you get back. If we don't get past Mylon Z again, it might just be a short one. I mean, you're not wrong, May, but I'll let you know how much fun I have on Tuesday. And look at that! We didn't miss anything except some cutscenes and a little shopping. In case you guys didn't hear it, if we don't get past Mylon Z on this one, we're probably just gonna call it. Knowing that next weekend we're gonna be streaming Friday, Saturday, Monday, Tuesday. I didn't count. Was that step 13? One way or the other, we're finishing, or we're... This run is the last one. That's a good way to put it. Well, May. First I'd have to buy it, download it, find a guide, figure out how to play it. I'm not doing that. I was gonna say one way or the other, I am having lunch off stream. Cause I don't eat until, or like my supper isn't until after hockey. Hockey starts at 6:15, so it finishes at 7:45. By the time I get home, it's about 8. So by the time I'm actually eating, it's about 8:30. Which I always like to have either chicken wings or ribs that I just slap in the oven. That's just the thing I've always done after hockey. Hey, or ribs. I said or ribs. It's only the thing that I've been doing after hockey for, oh, I don't know, 15 years. I could eat chicken pot. I would first need to have chicken pot. Listen, I'm not cooking nothing after hockey. And that's why I had the toaster oven beside my thing, beside my stream situation in the last house. Pojo, who's Scarmiglione? All right, we still need Porum to either get hit. The Mylon Man. Do you know the Mylon Man? The Mylon Man? The Mylon Man. Yes, I know the Mylon Man. Who lives on Drury Lane? Well, she's married to the Mylon Man. To the Mylon Man? To the Mylon Man! She's married to the Mylon man. Okay, good, 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 good. I have to go. I'm not. What, do you want me just to sit here? Because then we're definitely not getting past Mylon. May, wouldn't the play to be wait 5 minutes, see if the run continues, and then get it? If you really, like, if you really wanted to? I mean, I'm not going to tell you how to live your life, but I'm just like, look, and there's like possibly 5-ish minutes left in this split. If it's going to take 6 or 7, then that's just going to be GG's. And I'm going to be stubborn on this. If we don't get the trash can, well, okay, if we don't get the carrot glitch, I don't remember how much time that actually sucks back. Don't. Hey, last time wasn't my fault. Horum just died on the first attack. That's always going to happen. And that just messed it all up. That wasn't a skill issue. The skill issue was, well, it wasn't really a skill issue to try and fix it at that point. It was just dead, and I was just trying to see if I could do anything about it. Told you, Mei, you're probably gonna get more if you, just say like type 1. Type something. All right, here we go. No? Okay. Again, not gonna tell you how to live your life. Oh, that's not good. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we got this one. We got this one. May, thanks for gifting a sub to Sweet Agony. That carrot toss is for you. All right, we're halfway through. We're halfway through. Okay, everyone's healed. Nobody die on the first attack, please. Please. Okay. Okay, we're good. Rest of this is skill issue. Nope, never mind. Fricked it up. Why did I not get my run buffer? Like, even close. Oh, we would have died anyways. All right. GG's all. Was a good one. You want to see how long this takes to get through this? So even though I fricked it up, it would have been fricked up anyways based off of that targeting. All I can say is GG's, Mylon. You played this well. Supposed to be good at this? Says who? Not me. I never said I'm good at this. Well, he just really punched Callum hard. So, actually, hang on. I'll show you what it's supposed to look like. All right, so he's gonna get his turn. I see that Palom got hit. Wow, for only 38? That's crazy. That's crazy that now we do the low roll. Still doesn't die even off of that. Then you get that run buffer. You didn't get your turn. Okay, this is a little panicking. Oh, it missed. Excellent. Oh yeah, no, we're in a practice ROM now. Sometimes it can just miss. I should check this out. Whoa! This is a very fast fight for like what it actually is. Didn't get my run buffer. We'll see if this matters or not. Okay, it didn't matter. All right, we're just gonna do this till we get it now. Nice. Okay, that's battle speed 1. Like, I don't know why you're here then, because so you twin, you kill Porum, you get Porum to do twin before Porum dies. And then Palom gets stuck on what Cecil's gonna do. Cecil is going to fake use... hang on, I might actually be able to show this. I'm not gonna be able to show this. How am I missing this run buffer? The frick? Well, you pretend to use a Cure 2, and then you swap Cure 2. Oh, I missed. Okay. I guess this is what I get for just doing it properly before we started stream. I don't know. Or like right at the beginning. Fun fact, this is the easier one to do versus this and Carrot. Am I being dumb and putting that on Forum, or is it actually just missing? I owe you 100 months. Can you do the math for me on what 100 months of subscription actually is? Okay, that actually did more than I thought I was going to. that's so fast. The frick? I know somewhere between... Oh! Okay, I think it's the parry. I feel like that's what's fricking it up. Let's test this. I'm just gonna cure 2 regardless. Guarantee that's what it is. Okay, troubleshot. So this is where Palom died last time and didn't get to throw the thing. But there you go. Let's do that again. Let's test this item theory, because I think the parry is what's freaking up the turn order. That's my theory. Rip, wrong one. I'm doing a parry with Cecil here, and I think that's what's changing it up, because I just looked at the notes and it says cure 2/heal. I had it in my head that you can just do a parry if you don't want. So that's a GG's. That's what happened on our first one. Porum dies. Turn order is fricked anyways, and he can't do it. No, the first one, Porum died on the first attack. Kind of like what we just saw there. Not my fault. Second one, I think I did a parry with Cecil instead of using an item, and I'm realizing I think that's what was freaking everything up. Because I wasn't getting time in to get that run buffer, and I was trying to figure out why. Because, like, you can squeeze in the run buffer, but holy frick is it tight if you do that. All right, we're going for 3 in a row. That's 1. Welcome to B-Dude Practice. But yeah, our first spicy one, Porum dead first turn, and I'm like... What are you gonna do? You know the crazy thing, Yells? This one has been giving more trouble than the first one. Okay, so I think the reason why... Okay, so the reason I was freaking it up is because when you do the parry, ATB generation is happening the whole time, which means that... Well, okay, I guess we're back down to 0. Did I do... I have this tendency where I sometimes do stop on Porum. All right, we're going for 3 in a row, like I said. So not doing parry, so there's no ATB generation happening there. And then, okay, if she dies here, or if he dies here, we're still calling it as a success because I know it works. Okay. 1 for 1. Or I guess I shouldn't say 1 for 1. That's 1. We need to get 2 more in a row. If Porum or Palom die in the first turn, we're not going to count that as an actual attempt. Oh, really? I thought you could still die when it said poisoned. That's fun to know. I guess I've never actually paid attention to that. So there's no ATB generation happening here, so that's why we're not getting that cast off super fast, which is, gives us that turn to do that twin, or the run buffer for the twin, I should say. And that animation is long enough that you can, what happens if Cecil dies? Okay, 2 in a row. It's also okay. I kind of figured because there's nothing to twin off of. No, what happens if he dies after he stopped? Does the twin just break? Okay, that doesn't count. Okay. No, wait. Hang on. Listen to me. That doesn't count because I forgot that plinking makes stupid stuff show up all over the place. Just don't. That's why I don't plink during this, because you get all that junk and then my brain dies as I'm trying to figure out what's happening. So we're still 2 in a row. Do you happen to know which animation is faster between heal and cure 2? I assume cure 2. Riri. Okay, I thought I did. Okay, well, we're at 0. Gotta get 3. I'll have to look at it again. I thought I did it during the animation, maybe not. I know you're not gonna die because it says poisoned. Watch, I bet you I did stop on Porum. Never mind. All right, 1 successful. Got to get 2 more in a row. This is how I practice, by the way, when I actually do practice. Actually, hang on. Do I want to do that? Not really. We got to get a 3 streak. Then we should get another one. Boom. All right, this is the one. This is gonna be our 3 ski. I've always said if you learn something about a run, even if it doesn't finish or you don't get a PB, I still consider it successful. I don't like going up. I don't know why, but it feels unnatural to me. All right, so we got this unless Palom dies. But even if Palom dies, I know we got it to where... Okay. There's our 3 for 3. Since we're here right now, let's do... The frick? This is the battle speed 1, right? Oh, this is battle speed 2. Right. That doesn't matter. Let's do the elements. I like to do this on you, honestly, but that might just be me. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. From what I figured out, yeah, it's 1 fire 3 and this is 1 recure 4. From what I figured out, Curse doesn't really do anything again for this fight. Good job, Cecil. Okay, this is second cure 4, second fire 3. Third cure 4 is coming through, and then it should just be a nuke. You can kind of tell by the MP that he has too. All right, good job. Let's do CPU. This is my battle speed 1-1, right? Yes. So then we are going to cast wall on you. Second mazer after parry is when Rose is going to cast white. So that's 1 mazer. That's the second mazer. We should get Medio white. Fusoya should get his turn relatively quick so that he can do nuke on Rosa as well, because the CPU still has wall on, but so do we. Oh, you already have the change rod on. But yeah, this is where you change that, I suppose. And that should be the kill. Excellent. Go to battle speed 2. Fusoya just kind of gets the experience because he's too good to not have getting the experience. Yeah, we want battle speed 2 for this, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, I need my calculator. All right, here we go. Wait, who's that doing the math in your thing? Okay. Start the Gungnir. Four. 0. Zero. You guys haven't watched that good Canadian TV. I think I fricked up here. I sure did. Okay, we'll just hope for the best. We're actually looking pretty decent on damage as it is. Nah, I got notes. I'm also damage counting. Okay. This might still work out. Who goes first? No! All right. I just needed that one to do like 7,500. Okay, I went wrong with I did the life a little bit early, I guess. In case you're wondering, oops. Nope, wrong one. That's what I'm looking at. So I have all that, and then I also have a calculator on the phone, like I said. We're gonna kill this boss, gosh dang it. Guess I don't need this up. Nice. So this can range from 9,999 down to like 7,200-ish. Mylon Z fricked us. I also kind of fricked us, but Mylon Z fricked us. Why does Edge look like Professor Oak? I don't know how to answer that.
Hey, B-Dude. What does your front page command mean when it says best behavior? Does that mean...
We're behind now, aren't we? Am I fricked? I think I'm fricked. I think we're slow. I think we're slow on this. You can do gun fart for sure, for sure. Maybe don't talk about golden showers though. Okay, we're gonna slap a run buffer into this. Just kidding. I think we're too slow. I think we're too slow. We're gonna get big banged. Oh, maybe not. All right, this needs to hit high to kill. Oh!
She rolled out of bed and
We
put
missed
on
the
a
kill?
shirt, her nipples prominently showing through the thin fabric. She breasted boobily to the stairs and titted downwards.
No, he doesn't jump in this. You're too PR pilled. We missed the kill by 800. Which can just happen. If that was like a 9,200, jumping is, yeah, it's a PR thing. I don't know why that got so fricked up. Took too long to do the... Hang on. No, okay. But no, I don't know how to answer why he looks like Professor Oak. I don't know. He throws a Gugnir. You go down A, not up A? I do see where you're coming from. I think it's because the face cover kind of looks like the beard. So we got to count damage and try and I mean, I guess you don't need to count damage, but kind of gives you an idea on what to do down the road. Nice. Okay, if that hits Kane or Rosa, then we... One. I fricked up. I fricked up. That was on me. That was on me. I'm making it real. What? My fully covered bunny hug? Oh, probably with the picture. Oh. Well, her boobs did, or she did, her breast did boobily boob down the stairs. We're gonna kill this cocksucker. The internet has ruined when I see the word emerged. And I say emerged. Frick. Okay, don't care. Four. Fake. There, that's the timing that I wanted. Am I more? Probably the Sens, cause he lived? Oh, I'm supposed to elixir again. Lol. I got lost in the sauce. This is why I can't read stuff while I do this fight, because I get lost of where I am. I mean, the streams that I usually use to watch games, I'm gonna be lagging behind by most people, so I have to mute it. I'm like... I usually come in with 3. Okay. Gungnir parry. We've been doing that part. Pretty sure I waited on Black Hole to do the wall. Unless if you go a little too fast, it fricks everything up. That much I know. Okay, we're at that part. So we're just making sure that we... Okay, 2, 4, 3, 6. Never mind. I can't talk and do this at the same time. Wait for the shake. It's going to be the second attack. 1, 8, 0. It'll be right here. I want to talk about it. Sometimes battle memory fricks with me when you get into a game where it always starts in the middle. Yeah, basically the final bit here is you're getting him so that he's gonna die to a single white at the end, and it's basically like, I'm gonna die to your next attack, and hopefully you die to my next attack. And I say hopefully because I'm keeping track of the damage. But we can under damage a little bit. We're trying to like see if maybe you need to throw an extra attack with Kane, or maybe you need to try and squeeze in an extra virus with Rydia. But sometimes you can just hit low on a lot of different rolls. But we need to do 61,500 damage. And then you avoid his HP refill. Is essentially what we're trying to do. So this is kind of like a all damage matters thing right now. .027 is a low roll. Okay, Edge gets hit with weak, so we don't need to worry about using the elixir. We only care if it hits Kane or Rydia. Rosa, that one. Yells knows about it and can... Actually, he knows more about it than I do. I'm still a scrub. Obviously. Okay, there's the shake. Oh. There's the big bang. We are going to wait on black hole. We're gonna cast this off. So we don't have to deal with a weak. Can I sneak in another one of these? You know what? Yeah. Oh, it doesn't matter. All right, so this is going to reflect off of wall. We're sitting at 44,617 HP right now. Might be a little bit high, actually. So now this is a matter of, if I did it properly, we're gonna get white off before Big Bang, or else we die. And we needed to, we shouldn't under damage this. There you go. There we go. Frick me. The main thing about this fight is there's a part where you cast wall on yourself, and if you cast wall on it early, you actually get your turn late. But that's how that goes. Yeah, kind of like how, well, no, actually the parry with, well, we didn't actually do a regular Mylon fight. We did a lot of Mylon Z, we didn't do Mylon. Oh, frick. All right, well, I guess we're doing this without notes, lol. So we use a glitch or the twin casting glitch. So Porum got in time to start using twin, but then dies. And this is to set up the first bit. So now Palom is basically twinned to Cecil because he was the last one to use something, I think is how it works. So now Palom, assuming... Okay, the only thing that can really go bad here is double drain on Porum. So now Palom is going to use a Cure 2. And is stuck to Cecil. So now I am going to stop Cecil, and we're gonna have to kill this last one, but before Cecil actually gets stopped, I'm going to pretend to use a Cure 2 because Palom is twinned to Cecil. We are going to swap the position of the Cure 2 and the trash, or the carrot, I guess, in this instance. The game is gonna be like, oh, you tried to use the Cure 2, and the thing that's in that slot is what it's gonna try and use. So I'm going to use the Cure 2, go to carrot, swap those sections. Stop is going to land on Cecil. Palom's going to be like, well, I will use that Cure 2. That actually is a carrot. And then you do 3,000 damage. Look, Yells, I can do this part better than the frickin' other one. And then we do the same thing on the next one as well. Oops. Basically the same idea, except instead we are going to be doing it with a trash. That's cheating. Yeah, it is. Now we learned in this last fight, or the last time I was practicing this a little bit, is If you parry here, ATB generation keeps on happening because ATB stops during animations. If you parry here, it is very tough to get your run buffer in. So using a Cure 2 or a heal is much better. So we're going to be killing Porum again after using Twin. So now Palom is going to be twinned to Cecil. Cecil's going to use Cure 2, but we're going to change it to a trash can. Now we just have to hope that we survive one attack because Palom and Porum can die to a single attack. And then crash the trash can or throw the trash can and wham bam, thank you ma'am. And that's how she goes. Now if only I could do that in a run, that'd be cool. Trash can is good for good. Yeah. So as soon as you do that, it is gone. That's the fun part. What if you want to use the trash can? That's the neat thing. You don't. I don't have my notes up. Is this battle speed 1 or 2? The only other like kind of cool thing is I think I remember how to do this. So this is our grind fight. And it's gonna give us a D machine. There's a glitch in this game as well. If you manage to use a life item on an enemy that's no longer there, it counts as an extra kill. So how we do this is this thing is susceptible to weak. So you slap it up like so. Oh, I want these lives up here. Thank you very much. That counts as 1 kill. This counts as 2 kills. This counts as 3 kills. We need to get 17 kills for the experience that we want for Rosa to get to level 48. Now, from this point on, you can basically just rinse and repeat it. So that's 4 kills, 5 kills, 6 kills. And because we're only going to have 1 character alive at the end, this is all practice. Sorry, son. I'm just kind of showcasing a little bit of stuff right now, really. So that's 7. That's 8. That's 9. I think this is the only version this works in. So that's 10. 11. 12. When the dragon or the D machine, oh wait, settle down there, settle down. When he gets active is stupid. Like, I probably don't need to try and clip it as close as I do, but like, I want to get it going as quick as possible, right? So it's 13, 14, 15. So we just need to get 2 more. You could go for an extra 1. D machine does a flame attack. It does a percentage of damage. I don't remember what the percentage actually is, but it does like 10% damage or some junk like that. So now we're gonna get everybody dead except Rosa. Yells, I used to have a setup to make this grind work while taking flames every single time because I was so bad. I'm still bad, but I don't need to do that setup anymore. No, 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 don't do that. And because we did a week on the Searcher, he should die to just a piddly little hit. Have you ever had Rosa miss and then it not die? And there we get 730,200 experience for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 28 levels. To go from level 20 to level 48. Anyways, I think that's it for the fun fights. You can do the dark imps? Sure. You know what? Just for funsies. So this fight is Medio. I don't think I even need to heal him here. Okay, let's say I don't think they get another set of turn. No, they don't. Okay. Anyways, tough fight. Okay, now we raid. I just wanted to do that meme. Let me see. Is there a game today? For me, I will be playing hockey in 7.5 hours. Anyways, that was that. Remember, front page on Friday, so there won't be any YouTube side to it on Friday. Saturday there'll be a stream. Sunday they won't be because it's our Lord of the Rings marathon day. Monday and Tuesday we'll also be doing stuff. See, it's gonna be FF6 on Friday. We'll probably do 5 on Saturday. We'll do 4 on Monday, and then I don't know what we'll do Tuesday yet. We'll see. We'll figure it out. Stream hockey. I think there's that Live Barn thing you can watch if you've ever heard of it. I think there's one for my town. I actually don't know. But Nicolin is deciding to really punish himself with Final Fantasy IX, but a flealess category. Which means that they can't run from fights. Anyways, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, have yourselves a great week. And I will see y'all on Friday. It's gonna be nice and early. Like, oh, I'm gonna, frick. It'll be then. Oh, I didn't change the best. Anyways, ciao.